Okay, good afternoon, Form 5 student. So welcome back again for a new week. So this is Tuesday group Form 5. I hope everyone's doing fine there, doing fine at home, doing fine in school. Okay, so just need to stay strong, everyone. Stay strong and keep fighting for your SPM. So July already now. So you have to start fighting already now, struggling. Okay, have to work hard lah. Okay, forget about what COVID already lah. So you just need to stay focused, study. You really have to start study already now. July, August, September, October, a few months. Every day plan yourself lah. You have to plan so that you have a little bit time, at least 1 hour plus to study. Okay. Doing homework is not enough, I mean, study here means you have to do revision for your Form 4 topics, all this, Form 4 or Form 5 current topic. Do revision means you have to read your notes, okay? Read your reference books, this one, okay? So everyone have to stay strong, remember, keep fighting, okay? For your future, your SPM result is very important for every one of you here, It will determine your future one. In future, what you will become, what engineer, doctor, or accountant, lawyer, or whatever lah. So it depends so much on your SPM result. Okay, your SPM result is very important. Okay. Okay, back to our lesson. Last week we started this the uses of radioisotope, correct not? Uses of radioisotope. Okay, I share the paper with you all so that you all can remember it better. Okay, come, let's see the paper now. In medicine, in agriculture, in industry, and so on, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's somewhere here. Okay, start from here now, Okay. Our last lesson is start from medicine, correct not? In medicine, we have sodium 24 to check the blood clot, technetium 99 to check the blood in the heart, right? Xenon 133 to check the lung function, right? And also we have iodine 131, this one for thyroid gland to check. And iodine 131 to check kidney, blockage of the kidney. Then iodine 125 to estimate the volumes of blood. And most important, last is cobalt 60. This one used in killing cancer cell, using the gamma ray to kill cancer cell. Okay, just now one of the students asked, okay, she asked me whether it's correct or not. Okay, in most of these medicine, right, in medicine, we use gamma ray. Gamma ray they use in medicine is not the high dosage one, it's the low dosage one. Low dosage of gamma ray are not so dangerous one. Okay, so gamma ray, in most of the case, low dosage gamma ray, right, only kill a little bit cell only. Our body cell it will kill some a little bit but the cell can grow back very fast. Our body cell can reproduce one. Okay, why gamma? I say gamma safer compared to alpha and beta in medicine. Okay, it's like this, Alpha and beta, right, had stronger ionization power. Ionization, when it go inside our body, it's more dangerous, because this ionization will ionize our body cell, ionize our blood cell, ionize our nerve cell. So it will cause a lot of problem in our blood cell, problem in the nerve system, and most dangerous this alpha beta, right, it doesn't kill the cell. It doesn't kill the body cell compared to like gamma. Gamma just kill the body cell, die, that's it. then the cell can grow back, can reproduce the cell when you take more protein, understand? But this alpha beta, it doesn't kill the cell. It will make the cell become abnormal, grow abnormal in the body cell. Abnormal cell inside our body, it will slowly become cancer. So this is more dangerous. That's why I say alpha beta is more dangerous now. We go inside the body. That's why you can see in the medicine, most they use gamma when they don't use alpha beta because they want to avoid ionization inside our body. So remember that now. Sometimes in the AC question, they may ask you to choose one, in the medicine. In most cases, remember, we use gamma. Gamma, when the dosage of gamma is low, actually it's very safe. It can kill a little part of cell only, but the cell die, doesn't matter. The cell can reproduce. It can build up the new cell. Okay? But not ionization, like alpha beta ionize the cell, it makes the cell grow, and normally it doesn't kill the cell. If the cell die, okay, but the cell not die, so it will become abnormal. Abnormal cell is become cancer, okay. So that's why alpha beta not encouraged to use in the body, okay. I remember that, okay. After that, also we go into industry, correct not? Strontium 90 this one to check the thickness of paper. Strontium 90 this one use beta. Okay, check thickness of paper. And also sodium 24 to check the leakage of underground pipe. Check the pipe whether got leak or not. Polonium 210, this one use alpha. Okay, this one is to how to say, neutralize the charge inside the nucleus to neutralize the charge. Okay, cobalt 60 once again used in industry. This one is to check the welding, see whether it got crack or not. Okay, the welding. And americium 241 for smoke alarm or fire alarm. Okay, this one using alpha. Okay, smoke alarm. Okay, and also we have discussed in agriculture. You see, agriculture we have two in it. Phosphorus 32. This phosphorus 32 is to check the effectiveness of the fertilizer. You see, study the effectiveness of fertilizer. That's it. Okay, phosphorus 32. And also cobalt 60 also used in agriculture. This cobalt 60 here is used gamma ray to kill the insect, in the plantation now. Okay, either kill the cell, kill the insect, or make the insect cannot reproduce. Okay, we say how to say sterilize, sterile, unable to produce offspring. Make the insect. Okay, and also one more is used to mutation, okay. Radioactive also used in agriculture to genetically change the plant. Okay, we change the genetic of the plant so that the plant becomes stronger defense system, so the plant can grow bigger. Okay, so this is one of the technology now. Okay, so we have finished all this now. So for tonight, we go to the last one is agriculture. Okay, no, sorry, not agriculture, archaeology. Okay, archaeology. Okay, when come to archaeology, I need to tell you something first. Archaeology. Archaeology mainly is used to determine the age of the artifact. Okay, example how the archaeologists they know the dinosaur, history of dinosaur, how many years already this the generation of dinosaur, how they know. They can also, when they found a piece of bones, animal bones underground, so they can detect this animal how many years already. They can check one. So this is called carbon dating. Use a carbon inside the artifact to determine the date. Okay, same thing like human we die already. So after 100 years you die, your hair still there a little bone still there. The people can still check you and check your DNA. Okay, understand? Okay, why carbon stay inside our body? Okay, the reason is like this, In the air we have carbon dioxide. How many percent carbon dioxide in the air? 78% is nitrogen. So I think carbon dioxide is about how many percent? 21%, something like that. Carbon dioxide a lot, Okay, this carbon dioxide, there's a little bit of isotope carbon dioxide one, This carbon dioxide, normal one is carbon 12. But the isotope is carbon 13, carbon 14. This carbon 14, carbon 13 is stay in the air one, mixed with the carbon dioxide. So what happens is the plant will absorb carbon dioxide to carry out photosynthesis to make food, correct? Not plant. So you see, first this isotope of carbon 14, carbon 13, right, go into the plant because plant absorb carbon dioxide to build food, to make food through photosynthesis. Okay, now you see the radioactive from carbon 13, 14, then enter the plant, go into the plant already. Okay, then after that all the human beings, all living things like animals, humans, we eat fruit, we eat the plant, we eat vegetable, right? So when we eat rice, eat vegetable, even though you eat meat from the animals, right? Chicken. So this carbon 14 will then go into your body, inside our body already. So now you see the change or not? Initially, this carbon 14 is from the sky, then it go to the plant. Plant because this plant will be eaten by animals or human. Okay, so directly means the carbon 14 will go into our body lah. That's why I say that every one of us, you inside your body, inside my body, we have carbon 14 one. Everybody also got, unless you don't eat anything. When you don't eat anything, of course your body don't have carbon 14 lah. No radioactive. But impossible, right? Everybody also eat. So we eat, right? So this carbon 14 go inside our body. Okay, what happens is when we are still alive, you still alive, right? So every day you eat food, so this carbon 14 will stay constant inside our body. Stay constant, because then carbon 14 go inside your body, it will start to decay. Decay release a little bit of radiation, not so strong now. Okay, but the next day you eat again, so it go back. So it will make the carbon 14 level stay in our body, become constant when we are still alive. So it's constant one. The carbon 14 in our body is constant. Okay, what happens when we die, after we die? When we die, right, we never eat food anymore. So what happens is this carbon 14 will start to decay in our body. It start to decay. So getting small, getting lesser, and getting lesser, the carbon 14. But this carbon 14, the half-life is so long, 5,700 years, so long. So you can stay inside our body for a long, long time. So what happens is, when we pass away, the animal dies, the plant die, right? So the carbon 14 will start to decay, and the number of atoms or the number of activities, right, will start to go down. So the archaeologists they can check the level of carbon 14 remains in the body, in the dead body, in the bones. They know already. These animals already die for how many years? They can check one. They check the level of carbon 14 inside your body. If the carbon 14 level in your body is still high, means you only just passed away not long ago. If the carbon 14 level in your body very low already, means you maybe it's already a few thousand years old. Okay, understand that? So this technique is called carbon dating. Use carbon to find out the date. Okay, come we look at the paper now. Yeah, some very important in archaeology. Carbon 14. Okay, they use radioisotope carbon 14. This carbon 14 memang is already in every single things in the world. Also got carbon 14 one. Carbon 14 half-life so long, no, 5,700 years. This why we stay in our body for a long, long time. It is used to measure the age of an archaeological specimen by carbon dating method. So please highlight. So it's used to determine the age, how long already, dinosaur, how many years already, this earth, how many years already. They can check the rock, they know this earth, how many million years already, right? It's archaeologically specimen by using the technique carbon dating method. Okay, originally, carbon contain very small proportions of carbon 14. In the sky, we have carbon dioxide. That one is carbon 12. The one normal one. This one carbon 14 is isotope, so it's radioactive. Okay, produced when the cosmic ray, the sunlight from the space collide with the nitrogen in the air, so it can produce carbon 14. It will break the carbon 12 to become carbon 14. Okay, then living plants take up the carbon 14 in the carbon dioxide. They use for photosynthesis when they produce food, right? As do animals when they eat the plants for food, then carbon 14 go into animal. While the plants or animals is alive, I told you when it's still alive, right? The proportions of carbon 14 to ordinary carbon 12 in their tissue stay constant. That means when you are still alive, carbon 14, the amount stay in your body is constant one. Okay, but once they die, the carbon 14 begins to decay. Decay means it will become less and less. Okay, begin to decay. Half-life 5,700 years. So to date an archaeological specimen, for example, like dinosaur bones, right? A small sample of carbon extracted. So you take the carbon from there, you can test. Okay. So okay, next, so you can know the date already, You test the carbon inside, left how many percent. Okay. So by doing that, you can estimate the age of the artifact. Okay. So remember, in archaeology, carbon 14 very important. Carbon 14 used in carbon dating method. Okay, to find the date using carbon. Okay, next in archaeology is uranium 238. Uranium. Okay, this uranium is the most expensive, most dangerous thing in the world. Okay, because radioactive energy are mainly produced by using uranium 238. Okay, now but we see in archaeology first. Uranium 238 half-life, you see, 5,000 million years. So long, 5,000 behind got another 6 more zero. 5,000 million years. That's why I say uranium still a lot underground because the life is so long. So long means when carbon, petroleum all finished, but uranium still got a lot. Okay, because the half-life is so long, 5,000 million years and all. Half only if the whole life, you can imagine how long. Okay, uranium. So it is used to measure geological time. To measure the time, geological time means to find the planet. Our planets are our universal. How old already? Our sun, our other planet, moon, how many years already? The one is called geological age, okay, or time. During the formation of rock, right? Some radioisotopes, such as uraniums, are trapped, okay, trapped inside the rock. As the decay continue, right, the proportions of uranium-238 decreases slowly, resulting in the equally slow growth of its product, lead. When it decays, it will become lead-206, and the age of rock can be estimated. Okay, because the half-life so long, so you can estimate. Now you check lah. So the percentage of uranium, what is the percentage of uranium stay? So you can estimate the age. Okay, estimate the time. For example, how old our Earth, how old our Moon, right? How many years already from the beginning of the formation, right? So remember now. So you have 4 big things for you to memorize, in medicine, industry, agriculture, and archaeology. Okay, 2 minutes from now, archaeology you memorize. You read again and memorize it. Archaeology. In archaeology, 2 นี่lah, very easy lah. Carbon-14 and uranium-238. Okay, memorize it, Okay, finish, Okay. Aisha, are you here? I saw you just now. Aisha,
Yes.
Aisha,
Yes.
I want to know, this is it your parents' name, This Moreta binti Muhammad, is it your parents' name?
No.
No, Moreta binti Muhammad also. Whose parent is that?
That's
What?
Mahfuza mother.
Who?
Mahfuza
Mahfuza.
mother.
Oh, okay. Thank you, I know already.
Mahfuza.
Mahfuza. Okay, Aisha, can you answer the first question? Okay, listen to the question. In archaeology, what are the radioisotopes used in archaeology? What are the radioisotopes used in archaeology, Aisha?
Carbon-14 and uranium-238.
Yes, correct. only two, carbon 14 and uranium 238. Okay, thank you. Okay, next. Hua Suming, are you there? Hua Suming?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Hua Suming, you answer my question. How isotopes of carbon, like carbon 14, how carbon 14 enter our human body? How carbon 14 can come into our body? Hua Suming? How this carbon 14 come into our body? Come into the animal's body and human body?
Through the food that we eat, that we consume.
Yes, through the food that we eat. Yeah. Okay, through the food we eat, when you eat the food, eat vegetable, eat fruits, eat meats, right? It will come into our body, correct not? Okay, thank you. Okay, next. Raymond. Raymond Chi, are you there? Raymond? Raymond,
Yes, sir.
Raymond Ng, okay. Sorry, actually it's Kelvin Chi. Okay, you are Raymond. Okay, Raymond. I want to ask you, what happened to this carbon 14 when we are still alive? When we are still alive, what happened to the carbon 14 in our body, Raymond?
It will stay constant
Yes,
in our tissue.
yes, correct. It will stay constant now when we are still alive. What happened when after we have died? What happened to the carbon 14 when we die?
It will begins to decay.
It will start to decay. Once it start to decay, means it will getting lesser and lesser, correct, no? So by knowing how many percentage of carbon 14 stay in our body, what we can do, Raymond? By knowing how many percent of carbon 14 remains in the body, so what we can do?
Take the sample from our body.
Yeah, what we can do? What we can do with it? We can estimate what?
Estimate the level of carbon 14.
You estimate the level of carbon 14 is for what purpose, Raymond? For what purpose? You check the carbon 14 level is for what purpose? It's for us to know what? To know something very important.
The time.
Yes.
The time of it.
To know the time, to know the age, correct not? Okay, thank you, Raymond. To know the time, to know the age. And Jeff, are you there? Jeff? Jeff,
Yes.
Jeff, using carbon 14 to estimate the date, estimate the age, right? So what is the names of this technique? What is the name? What is the name given to the technique? But name one, what is the name of this technique? Divish, are you there?
Yes, sir, yes.
Divish, did you listen to the question just now?
Yes, carbon dating.
Carbon dating method, okay? Use carbon to find out the date. Carbon dating method, okay, thank you, Divish. Okay, all right, next one is, okay, next, I want to see the name first, okay? Next one is, Xia Xingyi, can you come out? Xia Xingyi, okay. Next one is uranium-238. Uranium-238, guy. How long is the half-life?
5,000 million.
5,000
million.
million years. Oh, very, very long, you know. Okay, 5,000 million years uranium. And uraniums are 238 can be used to do what? Xia Xingyi?
Measure the geological time.
To measure the geological time. Okay, geological time lah. Geological time means the age of the universe. For example, like Earth, Sun, Moon, right? You want to know how old already, right? So you can use uranium-238. Because uranium-238, the half-life actually longer than carbon-14. Carbon-14 is 5,700 years. Okay? Maybe our history of our Earth and the Sun, Moon is more than 5,700 years already. No, the site cannot use carbon-14. Not long enough. So they have to use uranium. Uranium have a longer half-life, 5,000 million years, which is very, very long. That is long enough to determine the age of the universe. Okay, understand now? So I think we have finished already. Okay, next one is a lot of things to memorize here. So no choice. You have to memorize it, you know, okay? Radioactive a lot. Okay, next one is the negative effect. This one, you need to memorize. Everybody also know one. Radioactive is dangerous. Okay, but we only can say normal people they will only say radioactive is dangerous. It's dangerous only, but they cannot tell you the detail. Dangerous in what sense? Which part of your body will damage? Okay, what are the sickness you will get when you expose to radioactive? Now, this is what you are going to learn here, you know. Okay. Okay, now we see here now. Slowly we go one by one now. Negative effect of radioactive substances. The negative effect means all no good one. People are exposed to variety of radioactive which are dangerous because, highlight why we say dangerous there, because the radiation have penetration power. Penetration power means can go through our body. Okay. And also, most important is ionization power. Now you see, gamma has penetration power. Then alpha, beta has ionization power. This is more dangerous, ionization power. Okay. So these are the two things, penetration and ionization will bring all the bad things down. Okay. The negative effect. As radiation penetrates through the living cell, go through, the ionization can occur, can happen. Ionization cause ion react with other atom in the cell. You see, the ion will react with other cell and cause damage and change permanently or die. Die is not so bad. Die is you die very fast. The problem is cause damage and then permanently damage then you never die. Then you suffer for a long time. Okay, cancer. Factor affecting the severity of radiation. Okay, how serious when you expose to radiation it depends on 1, 2, 3, 4. Highlight. Okay, types of radiation. Number one, you are exposed to which type? You are exposed to alpha, beta, or gamma. So which one? Okay. Second one, dosage and exposure time. The dosage. If you are exposed to high dosage are more dangerous. If you're only exposed to a little, very small dosage, so it's not dangerous. And also the time, exposure time, you know. If you expose only a 1 second, 2 seconds, okay, maybe not so dangerous. Okay, 1, 2 seconds. If you expose to it 1 hour, you don't know. After 1 hour only, you feel very hot, and then it's too late already, too long. Okay, the exposure time is very important. Okay, third, methods of insertion into the body, how it went into your body. Method, you know. Okay, there are few methods. through injection, through penetration, go to your skin, go inside, injection, or through breathing. When you breathe, it goes through your mouth, through your nose, go inside your body, go into your lung. And one more is through food. When you eat, you know, it go into your body. So I want to ask you, so many methods, right? Penetration through the skin, right? Through breathing, you breathe, you go in, or through food. Which one is more dangerous then? Which method goes into your body is more dangerous? Which one is more dangerous? Kelvin Chi, which one is more dangerous? Through breathing, through swallow, or through penetration? Which one is more dangerous?
Penetration.
Penetration. In your opinion, is penetration.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
what about yes? What about other people? I want to ask other people. Tan Wei Yi, which method is more dangerous? Tan Wei Yi,
Don't know.
try just say something.
Breathing.
Breathing, yes, correct. The answer is breathing. You know why? Breathe. When you breathe, it goes direct into your lung. In your lung, you have blood. It goes direct to your blood. More dangerous. It goes direct through into your blood already. Okay. Penetration. Penetration maybe go into your tissue. Sometimes they will reach your blood, right? It won't circulate the whole body. Okay. Unless your whole body kena, right? So breathing is still the most important. When you breathe, it go inside. It go into a lung. The lung is very sensitive organ. Go inside your lung, it mix into the blood. Once it's already inside the blood, it will spread to your whole body. Because the blood will go to your whole body, right? More dangerous, okay? So cover your nose, cover nose, don't breathe. Then you won't go inside your body, okay? Number 4, exposure of different parts of the body. You see, it depends on which part of the body kena, your head, your heart, your hand, your leg. Okay, which part of your body is the most dangerous there? Most serious, I will say which part of your body, if exposed to the radiation, is the most serious one? Yvonne, are you there? Which one is most serious one? Which part of our body, if kena radiation, is most serious? One.
Yes, sir.
My question is, which parts of our body, when exposed to radiation, is most serious?
Don't know.
Don't know. Okay, so the answer don't know. Okay, never mind. Next, Tan Yun Su, which one? Tan Yun Su, which part is the most dangerous?
Don't know.
Don't know. Jeff said brain. Brain, he said brain. Brain is not the most dangerous, Okay, let me ask the last person one more. I try now. Avril Ang. Heart. Raymond say heart. Heart is also no. Avril, can you try? Which part is the most?
Skin.
Yes.
Skin.
Skin. No Okay. Now I tell you the answer. One more. People want to give answer. I see what you give. Lung. You say lung. Something you say lung. Kelvin Tai. Who is Kelvin Tai actually? Kelvin Tai, we are from which school one?
Tai Hoa Khai actually.
Yeah, you put Tai Hoa Khai, you put Kelvin Tai, I don't know. Okay, yes, your answer is correct. Reproductive organ. Okay, your testis, your ovary, if This one exposed to radiation is the most dangerous. It's reproductive organ. Okay, I tell you why. If your reproductive organ are exposed to radiation, it will cause a lot of problem. Change in the genetic, and then it will cause, one is you cannot have baby. Okay, another one is you have baby, but the baby got defective one, cacat one. Then even worse, right? Worse no. It will carry sometime when you born your baby, when 4 years old, so you see cannot talk. No reaction one. Okay, the one is called Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, all this kind of thing is because of genetic, it's because of radiation on the parts of reproductive organ. And between men and women, right? Men is more dangerous. Men's are testes, okay, sperm, because that one is easily exposed to radiation. The testes and the sperm, right, is outside the body, not inside the body one. Okay, testes of the man is outside, so exposed to radiation. Ladies are not so bad, because ladies are ovary. Ovary is cover is inside the body. Okay, so it's very important to wear some protective clothes, especially men. In fact, men, you can buy a types of short, so made from lead one, the one when you wear the kind of short, you can protect your reproductive organs from radiation. Actually, it's very effective. Actually, they are selling already in the market. Maybe you can try Shopee, Lazada later. You try. Okay, can protect radioactive one. Short, I think for men got already you can wear. Especially men must wear Yeah. So the one is which parts of body more dangerous or more dangerous is reproductive organ, because it will carry a few generations. Then your next generation, so your next generation still can have the problem. Okay, if genetically changed already, it will carry a few generation one, So this is very serious, Okay, come, let's move on. Harmful effect of radiation can be divided two categories. One is somatic. Okay, somatic effect is almost a whole body already. Okay, now you highlight what is the meaning of somatic effect. Somatic effect appear in a person exposed to radiation. The seriousness of the effect depends on the dose of radiation received, the dosage. Somatic effect cause all parts of the body, as I told you, almost the whole body is somatic effect. All parts of body except reproductive organ. Reproductive organ is not somatic effect, it's another effect, genetic effect. Okay. Now we look at this somatic effect first. Okay, example see A to J. Radiation burns, skin burns, Skin burns because of skin cancer. Skin cancer. Okay. Fatigue. Fatigue means you feel no energy to do anything. Nausea, so you feel you want to vomit. Okay, vomit. Okay, in fact, all these are cancer patients, right? After the chemotherapy, after chemo, right, they have this side effect one, Nausea, always want to vomit one. Hair loss, a lot hair loss one. Leukemia, you all know what is that, right? Leukemia is a blood cancer. Okay, it's also somatic effect, Cataract is eyes, eyes block, the eyes cannot see, right? Vomiting, vomit, side effect of chemotherapy, Infertility in male only, it said never say female, Male cannot have baby because testis is hanging outside, so very easy to expose to radiation. So men, after this lesson, you go and order this shot to protect, Tai Hoa Kai, remember. Organ failure. Organ failure means your heart your lung, your brain are not function properly, no, and death. Okay, so all these are somatic effect, okay, caused by radiation. Okay, another one is genetic effect. As I told you, genetic. Genetic effect means is your reproductive organ. Okay, genetic effect appear in future generation of exposed person as a result of radiation damage to reproductive cell. Okay, reproductive cell your testis your ovary your sperm your ovum spoil, right? And worse is the genetic. Okay, now you see example. Chromosome abnormalities. Chromosome not normal already. The chromosome, you learn bion, you know what is chromosome, right? Chromosome can determine our appearance, can determine everything in our body. Birth defect. Before not enough 9 months is already die inside the mother's stomach. Okay, birth defect. Defect means sometimes no hand, no leg, no eyes, you're very ugly, or you look at it also kesian, you know. Birth defect. Congenital defect. Okay, example Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, Turner syndrome. This one you study bio, you know what is that, right? All this because of not hemoglobin, your chromosome. Chromosome got problem because of radiation. You get extra one chromosome or lack of one chromosome, so you have this kind of thing, Down syndrome, Klinefelter, Turner syndrome, all these kind of things. Okay, when a baby have this kind of syndrome, right, it cannot live long one, 12-year-olds, the most are 18 years old, it will pass away. Okay, also not normal one. Okay, the brain cannot work one. Okay, and premature death, you know what is that? And cancer in later life. Okay, very dangerous. This is genetic effect and all. Okay. Okay, and now last year SBM came out, they asked genetic effect, objective question. Okay, better I want you to memorize it now. Okay, I give you a little bit time. You go and memorize and all. All these are start from here. Negative effect. Okay, negative effect. All these somatic effect and genetic effect. Okay, 2 minutes from now. Okay, try to digest everything, then put inside your brain. Okay, read it through. Yeah, 2 minutes time from now. Okay, focus. Everyone focus. Okay, time's up, huh? Okay, when I call your name, so you answer question. Don't worry lah, huh? You try your best. You don't know answer, you just say you don't know lah, huh? Okay, no need to worry. Apple, are you there? Apple?
Yes,
lah.
teacher.
Okay, Apple lah. What are the two main method this radiation can cause negative effect to our body? Two main method.
Somatic effect and genetic effect.
That one is a name lah, somatic effect and genetic effect. I mean, how this thing can go into our body through what method?
Through injection, breathing, penetration.
Penetration,
Breathing.
and one more is through ionization. Ionization. Actually, these are the main two methods lah, penetration or ionization. These two methods will cause all the negative effect. Okay. And next question. Okay, thank you, Apple. Next one is Pong. Okay, Pong Yong Eun. Pong, are you there? Pong.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Pong. I
Ah.
want to ask you. Okay, the seriousness of this radiation it depends on what? How serious the radiation to us, right? Actually depends on what? Serious or not serious, actually it depends on what? You look at the screen 1, 2, 3, 4 there, okay? Whether serious or not serious, actually it very much depends on what?
Types of radiation.
Types of radiation. One more is what?
Dosage and exposure time.
Time and dosage. Next one is what?
Methods of insertion into the body.
Yes, how it went into our body. And last one is what?
Exposure of different parts of the body.
Yes, correct. Different parts of body. Different parts of body, it will give different level of dangerous. Okay, okay, thank you, Pong. Okay, next. Next one is Chai Yong. Tan Chai Yong, are you there? Tan Chai Yong?
Yes.
Tan Chai Yong, what is somatic effect? What is somatic effect? Somatic is what, actually? What is meant by somatic? Not in the paper one. You agak-agak lah. Somatic effect. Somatic means what actually? Agak-agak lah. Can or not? Try.
Damage.
No, not damage. Somatic is the parts of our body. Okay. How? Okay, like this lah. Chayong. Somatic means whole body except one part. Except which part?
Say reproductive organ.
Yes, correct. Actually is our whole body except reproductive organ. That's it. So that is called somatic. Understand? Remember, no, it divides like this. So one is a whole body except reproductive. The other one, reproductive, is another one. Is genetic effect. Okay. So somatic effect, genetic effect. Okay, thank you, Jayong. Okay, next one. Job. Okay, Job cannot talk today. Now, my Tisna. Tisna Tan, are you there? Tisna.
Yeah.
Okay, Tisna, answer my question. Okay, can you give 4 examples of side effect of somatic effect? For example, somatic effect.
Hair loss.
Hair loss, what else?
Leukemia.
Leukemia, yes.
Vomiting and death.
vomiting, and death. So many examples. All these are somatic effect. Okay, thank you. This now. Okay, next one. Next one is Yvonne. Yvonne Teo. Come out, please, Yvonne. Yvonne,
Yes, sir.
Yvonne, my question very simple. Give 4 examples of genetic effect. 4 examples of genetic effect.
Chromosome abnormalities.
Chromosome abnormalities, birth defect, what else?
Premature death.
Premature death, and one more?
Cancer in later life.
Cancer lah, okay? Okay, thank you lah. I think you all can memorize it Okay, we can move on to the next one. Next one is also very important for your essay writing. Write essay, no, you need to have a lot of points. Okay, the next one is safety precaution in handling the radioactive substances. Okay, when you work with radiations, you must have precaution. Because we know this thing is very dangerous one. So you have to take a lot of steps. For example, right now, COVID-19, you have this SOP, there's an SOP, right? You have to take precaution. Okay, so when handling radiation, also the same. There are a lot of SOP you need to follow one. Okay, so we go one by one. This one for your essay writing, you must know one, No eating, drinking, smoking, applying cosmetic allowed where radiation handle. That means when you are doing radiation things, cannot eat, cannot drink because it go inside your stomach. Smoking also cannot. Applying cosmetic also cannot, When you apply makeup can go inside your body, go inside your skin. Yeah, so remember, no? Okay, second, disposable cloth, must wear the cloth lah, okay? And protective clothing are worn. So you must wear cloth and also special clothing. Okay, the protective clothing means it's made from lead, L-E-A-D, because only lead can block gamma. Okay. Number 3, eyeglasses must wear special eyeglasses, made from lead. You see, L-E-A-D, lead. All time when handling radioactive, you must wear a special glass, made from lead, to protect your eyes. Okay. Mask, must wear a mask, no? Masks are worn in mine where radioactive dust particles are airborne when it mixes with the air. Okay, you have to wear mask. Number 5, using shielding such as lab coat, long pants, close to footwear, and especially to shield the sex organ. You see, I told you, sex organ have to be protected, using lead apron. Okay, always when you're handling this kind of thing, you must wear a lot of these protective things. Okay, number 6, keeping a large distance. You see, when you are handling radiation, never go so near. You must actually, the best is you remote control. Don't use your hand at all. Use robot. Keeping large distance. Okay. 7, keeping exposure time as short as possible. Remember, the time very important. If you're exposed to it very short time, not so dangerous. Okay. 8, radioactive substances kept in the thick lead container. There's a big container made from the lead, then you put it inside. So it cannot come out. So lead, use container lead. Room, buildings, container, and radioactive storage place must be labeled with the signs of radioactive substance. You know the sign, right? The symbol of radiation, right? The one I think you all know, right? Can someone please describe to me what is the symbol for radioactive? In the place where you are using radiation, you must put up the signboard. Radioactive signboard is how one? Huh? Isna, do you know or not? Can you describe the shape? You all know the sign like something like the Wi-Fi signal lah, huh? Okay. Not Wi-Fi signal, no, it's something like the Wi-Fi signal. You can search using your handphone, search the internet lah. Simple radiation, then you will come out the picture. You can see like got 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. Yeah. But then radioactive waste must be disposed using suitable and safe method. This is more dangerous now. It is very convenient, very good to use the radioactive things, but what happened the waste product? After you use a sure got rubbish one waste product. The waste product cannot simply go and dump into the dustbin. No, cannot, never do that. So you have to follow a special SOP how to dispose them. Okay, normally this kind of waste you cannot dump into the dustbin. You have to take a hole, bury them deep underground. Because this thing come out from the land, you must return it back to the land. Okay, that is the safe way. 11, nuclear reactor, mean the nuclear power station should be built on island or area far from resident. This one must be followed. When you want to build a reactor, right, where the reactions of radiation happen, right, make sure the place of the reactor must be far in the island, nobody stay one. Okay. Use remote control. This one you know lah, use remote control to control. Don't use your hand to handle lah. Use tongue or forceps. Use a forceps to hold lah. You want to hold, so use a forceps. Sit behind shield wall mix of lead and concrete. You see, when you want to handle radioactive, right, make sure you have the wall. The wall must be thick enough. The wall must have lead, concrete, and lead wall, okay, to block it. And wear a firm patch. You know the photography firm patch can detect, right? When it becomes dark color already, mean you're exposed to radiation. Wear a special patch. Give a permanent record for radiation dose. Workers are checked for radiation contamination by using sensitive radiation monitor before they leave their place. Okay. Actually, every 2 hours, those who work in the radiation factory, right? Every 2 hours, someone must come and check whether they're exposed to radioactive or not. And when radioactive material are used in medicine, the material must have short half-life. So remember that, when you use it inside the medicine, it go into the body, make sure the half-life is short so that it won't stay in your body for so long. Except cobalt-60 for killing the cancer cell, 5 years. Of course, this one is special case. You kill the cancer cell, you want it to last longer, right? 5 years, the longest. Okay. Okay. Okay, this one you need. I want you to memorize also. Those part very important one, so you have to memorize one. Cannot run away. Okay. You cannot memorize all. At least you memorize 70% of it. Okay. Okay, memorize it now. The precaution during handling the radioactive. What are the precautions you must take? Okay lah, class. Okay. I don't expect you to memorize everything. At least you must able to tell me a few very good already. Okay. Yeah. Xin Fei. Xin Fei, are you there? Xin Fei. Xin Fei, no sound. Job today cannot talk. Okay, never mind. Job. Yeah, Xin Fei, Xin Fei, you cannot talk, you type, Okay, can you tell me three precautions must be taken when you handling radioactive? Three precautions, can you type? Or you say, you want to say, you say like, you don't want to say, you type. Three precautions. No need to type the whole sentence, type the keywords can already. Can allow three precautions. Okay, I see, Wear mask, or one only. Two more. Xin Fei, wearing a mask, correct? Yes. Two more. Wearing mask is one. Two more answers, Xin Fei. Using shielding, okay, correct. Shielding, concrete wall, okay, lead wall, right, to block lah. Okay, one more, Xin Fei. One more. Three answers. You have two already. Wear mask, using shielding, and one more. Give a last distance. Yes, correct. Give a last distance from the source lah. Okay, don't go so near. Okay, thank you, Xin Fei. The next one, Aisha. Aisha, are you still there?
Yes.
Aisha, okay. Give me another three more precautions, Aisha.
No eating, drinking, and smoking.
No eating, drinking, makeup, everything cannot. Smoking, drinking also cannot. Next one.
Keep the exposure time short.
Yes, correct. Keep the exposure time as short as possible. And last, one more.
Use remote control tools.
Yes, very good. Use remote control. Don't use our hand to handle. Use remote control. Okay, thank you, Aisha. Okay, next. Next is Angel Tam. Angel, can you come out, please? Angel Tam.
Yes, sir, yes.
Angel, three more precautions.
Nuclear reactor should be built on islands or area far from residents.
Yes, correct. That's very good answer. Next one.
Radioactive substances are kept in thick lead containers.
Yes, correct. Very good. Must kept in a thick lead container. And last, one more.
Use tongs or forceps to move radioactive materials.
Correct. Yes, use tong or forceps to move it lah. When you cannot use remote control, use forceps. Okay, Angel, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, last person. Last person is who? Ang Xiaohui. Now here I see your name. Ang Xiaohui.
Yes, sir.
Ang Xiaohui, three more precautions.
When radioactive material are used in medicine, the material with a short half-life is chosen.
Yes, correct. Very good. When used in medicine, choose the one with short half-life. Very good. Second.
Wear a firm badge which gives a permanent record of radiation dose received.
Yes, those who work in a factory, right, using radiation, one must wear a special patch now. Okay, last one more.
Room, buildings, containers, and radioactive storage places must be labeled with the sign for radioactive
Yes,
substances.
correct, very good. Okay, room, lab, where you store this radioactive substance, right, must be labeled. Everybody when see the signboard, see the symbol, must be aware. Okay, all right, thank you very much, Ang. Okay, so I think we have finished this one. Okay, so one more part. Yeah, this one. This one is also very important. You know, last year it came out in the SPM. Last year they asked. Actually, now this chapter, you know, radioactive is a short chapter, not long. Very short, but in the SPM, they will ask a lot of question one. So it's considered one of the most important chapter, you know, because the whole world also want to develop in this field one, radioactive. Not many countries using, you know, so every country also fighting, want to use this method. So it's very important now. Okay. Yeah. So next one is radioactive waste management. This is the last part already. How to manage the waste? As I told you earlier, right? The waste I cannot just dump in the dustbin, then the MP when the lorry come and carry. No, cannot one, you know. This is very dangerous. Never do that. So you have to find a special way now to bury it underground. I use a follow SOP method. Okay. So now you look at here. Radioactive waste consists of variety material require different method. Okay. So it divided into three highlight here. They are classified as low level not so dangerous law. Medium level is considered dangerous, and high level is most dangerous. Three levels of waste product, you know, low level, medium level, and high level. Okay, now we start with low level one. Low level, it come from hospital, nuclear power station, all these places lah. In fact, all the hospital got in Malaysia, every single hospital also got radioactive one. Okay, nuclear power station and the research lab, and also in the industry. Okay, example, paper law. Paper is considered low level, or the paper that contact with the radioactive one. The paper, tools, clothing, the shirt they wear, right? Filter, cloth, all these are the worker wear the cloth, right? After finish work already, the cloth cannot simply throw one, you know. Wrapper, biohazard suit, the special shirt and shoes. All these are example of low level one. So half-life short. Half-life short is low level. So how to handle it? Solid waste are stored in a closed container. Put them in a container and bury in a shallow landfill site underground. You put inside a container and the container bury underground. No need deep so thick now. This one no need so thick now. No need so deep now, I mean. Okay. So this is low level now. You have to put in a container and then the whole container bury underground. Okay, you see now. All go back to the earth one, you know. Earth is our mother of nature, right? Everything comes from the earth, so we have to return them to the earth. Then only the earth wouldn't get angry on us, you know. Okay? Yeah. So this one no problem now. Next one is medium level. Medium level a little bit dangerous lah. From nuclear power station, lab, and also industry. You see, in the industry, in the hospital no more. Hospital all low level one. Okay. Example, resin. Resin is waste product from chemical reaction. Okay, resin. Chemical sludge, the chemical waste. Reactor component. Okay, reactor means it's a place for the radioactive process to happen one. There's a place, special make one, so that the radioactive reaction can happen. So that one is called reactor. The component of the reactor, right? Okay, half-life, long half-life. So how to handle it? Solidify in concrete or bitumen. You see, you have to compress, then make it to become solid, become solid or become bitumen. Okay, then bury underground, also go back to the ground. Okay, so it's different now. You cannot put in the container, you have to compress it, make it to become solid like concrete already, like bitumen, then only bury underground. Okay, and last, high level one. High level come from only one place, nuclear power station. In Malaysia, we don't have nuclear power station yet. Malaysia very far behind, America already using nuclear power station in the years of 1940, Now it's 2000 plus already. So we are 80, 90 years behind America. Still, we don't use nuclear power stations. We are still very far from them, So it's in your young generation hand now. Must develop our country, Okay. Actually, our government is working very hard already now. We try to build power station, nuclear power station. But it's only the problem here is one, among the state, the quarrel. Because the land is controlled by the state government. So the government say, I want to use this little land. I want to use a Perak land to build nuclear power station. Then people there make noise. The state government make noise. So end up the federal government also cannot do anything. So cannot solve the problem. Yeah. High level waste from power station are nuclear, not normal power station, no, it's nuclear power station. Meaning that this power station is using nuclear energy one. Okay. Example, fuel rod. Fuel rod means it's a rod containing the uranium. Okay, in the power station, right, they use uranium 238. So this uranium must put in special rod one, The rod is very thick, so you put uranium inside. Okay. Once finished already, the rod you have to throw the rod, isn't it? Use fuel rod or solid waste from fuel reprocessing. Okay. So now half-life, of course, is longer. Uranium, right? Uranium, the half-life is 5,000 million years, And how to dispose them? Now you see, submerge in the pool of cold water to cool them. Okay, you see, this one is very, very hot one, You have to cool it down by put them inside the water for 2 years. 2 years, not play, very hot. Okay. Submerge in the pool of water to cool them. You have to cool them down first. You cannot simply put it inside. It's too hot. The temperature is few thousand degrees. Then store in a steel container. You cool them already 2 years, then only take out, put inside the steel container. Then bury deep underground. This one must take very deep inside and then put underground. These are the SOP. All the country must follow. Okay, must follow, when you want to use nuclear energy. One day, if our country using that, we also need to follow all these SOP one. Okay. In Malaysia, we don't have nuclear power station now, but I'm sure most of you heard this What's the factory in Perak State? In Pahang State already? Linus. You heard this company or not? Linus. In Pahang, correct not? This factory, right, is processing the uranium. Extract the uranium from the soil. This factory, you know. So this factory now, you know where they get all the soil, you know. The soil come from all the way from Australia. They use cargo ship to send all the soil, send into Pahang, in Pekan Pahang, the factory. Then the factory process the soil just to take out the uranium. Okay, take out the uranium, and then the soil where they throw, they don't follow SOP, they can dump. Then they make it to become a big mountain already now. The Australia also very stubborn one. Malaysia, I asked them to send the soil back to their country. They don't want. They say when they sign contract, they never say must send the soil back to the Australia. The problem now is Malaysia is stuck there, because the soil are getting more and more soil, you know. So all sangkut in Malaysia. Okay, and we don't know how to handle it. So this Australia very smart law. They have this. They extract the uranium. The uranium very good price. They go and sell to other countries. There are many countries. A few countries they want to use the uranium a lot. America, Russia, China, France. These are countries, right? They use a lot of uranium, man. So all this uranium they buy from Linus, this company, Australia one. Australia also one kind one of this thing. Malaysia very stupid. They keep on saying that the soil is safe and no need send back to Australia. Then we say if safe, why not you send back to Australia? After you take out the uranium already, the land, the little soil are sent back to Australia lah. Why must keep here? Okay, now we see what our government can do lah. Okay, okay, so we have finished this already. Okay, a few minutes. Okay, I want you to memorize this. Memorize because it's important. I want you to memorize. Okay, a few minutes now. Okay, memorize it. Management of waste product. Okay, come. Time's up, huh? All right. Okay, now Chan Ching Yi. Are you there, Chan Ching Yi?
Yes, sir.
Chan Ching Yi,
Yes.
can you name the waste product management divided into how many categories?
3.
What are the three?
Low level waste, medium level waste, and high level waste.
Yes, okay, correct. Thank you. Okay, next. Che, Che, long time never ask you already, Che. Someone ask us. Okay, Ang, you can go out and come in again, Ang, Che,
Yeah.
okay. Low level. Can you start with the low level? How to manage the low level?
The waste
Yes.
store in
How?
a closed container.
Store in a container, and then what to do with the container?
Bury underground.
Yes, bury underground. Okay, one very simple, huh? Okay, next. Next one, thank you, Archie.
Okay.
The next one is Liao Jingning. Liao.
Yes.
Liao Jingning, are you still there? I let this Ang come in first. Liao. Medium level, how to handle?
Buried underground.
Yaga.
Solidified in concrete or bitumen and then buried underground.
Yes, must solidify them first, Make it like a brick or make it like bitumen, and then only bury underground. Okay? Right, thank you. Next one. Chan Wen Kang. Chan Wen Kang, you type, Chan Wen Kang, you cannot talk, then you type. Chan Wen Kang, are you there? Okay, Chan, the high level product, how to manage, how to dump it. Chan Wen Kang, the high level, how we do it. Type your answer now. Okay, I see what you type now, Chan. Submerge in cold water. Yes, we had to cool it down first. Submerge in cold water. After that, do what? Chan Wen Kang. Store in a steel container. And then lastly, the steel container do what? Dump into the sea. Bury deep underground. Yes, very good, Chan Wen Kang. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. One last question. Tan Ke Yin. Tan Ke Yin, are you there? Tan Ke Yin, KY. Tan Ke Yin, Tan Ke Yin, are you there? Tan Ke Yin. Disappeared already, never see her already. Tan Ke Yin, Tan Ke Yin, are you there? No, cannot see you already. Disappeared. Tan Jae Yin. No Tan Ke Yin, now Tan Jae Yin. Tan Jae Yin,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Tan Jae Yin, can you tell me now? The source, these are high-level waste products come from where? Come from where? The high-level waste product actually come from where? Jae Yin? Jae Yin, come from where? Yes, come from nuclear power station. Come from nuclear power station. Okay, Xia Xing Yin, come out, please. Xia Xing Yin, 出来, Xia Xing Yin, Okay, Xia, the medium level waste product come from where? Come from where?
Nuclear power station.
Nuclear power station. And other places like
Industry.
industry, in the lab, research lab. Okay, okay, thank you. So, okay, so we have finished this already. Now we have to answer all questions. This lesson, a lot of question one, you know. Okay, we have to go through the question. Okay, now objective question. Question number 1. So one answer, eh? Which statement is true about the use of radioactive substance? Okay. Selena, number 1, one answer, eh? Which one is true, Selena?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, lah. Which answer, Selena? Number 1.
C.
Which one is true? C, yes, right. Detect the leakage of underground pipe. Okay. The rest are you jot down. Identify counterfeit banknotes. This one is ultraviolet. To determine the contents in package of airplane passenger, this one you X-ray. Detect leakage of underground pipe using sodium 24. Remember or not? Using beta. Okay, number 1 done. Now number 2. Xenon 133 study the lung because why we chose Xenon 133 to study lung functioning? Why? Tai Hua Kai, why? What is the reason we chose Xenon 133 to study lung function?
Donkey.
Yes, donkey. Okay, because low ionization power. This is what we want. We don't want ionization inside our body. Okay. Okay, number 3. Which one is the most suitable? Half-life or given a radioisotope JKLM and the half-life. So now the question is, which radioisotope most suitable as a tracer in human body? Which one are you going to look at in human body? Or I told you, right? If in human body, you must choose which one? Liao Jingning. Used in the human body one, which one you choose? You choose the half-life 8 days, 56 days, 6 hours, or 5.27 years. Which one, Liao?
J.
You choose the which one?
M.
Choose the shortest one. M 6 hours ma. The shortest one is M. 6 hours. Okay. 6 hours stay in the body not too long. Okay, understand? In a human body must choose a lot short, very short one, a few hours one, you know. Okay, cannot 8 days, I cannot. Okay, number 4. Cobalt-60 destroy cancer cell because what is the reason? What is the reason cobalt-60 can destroy the cancer cell? Jonghan. Can cobalt-60 destroy cancer cell because what reason? A, B, C, D. Which one? Yes,
C.
correct. Gamma, because it's because of gamma. Radiates gamma ray. Because the gamma ray is strong enough to kill the cancer. Okay, that's why we choose cobalt-60. Okay, number 5. Okay, number 5. Question is like that. Diagram shows arrangement of apparatus to in a factory determine the thickness of plastic sheet to check the thickness of the plastic. So now the question, which one is correct? Now is to scan my, see, scan the plastic, isn't it? To check the thickness, so you need to scan. So what radiation use, and then what is the half-life you choose? Check the thickness of the plastic. So which one you choose? Huh? Alpha, beta, or gamma? Xia sinh yin. Xia sinh yin.
Donkey.
Donkey. Let's see. Yes, correct. It's donkey. Okay. We choose beta because beta can penetrate plastic. Good enough already. Alpha cannot. Alpha stopped by a paper. Then you might choose a long half-life one. Because you is a factory, right? Must last very, very long, 100 years for the better, right? Okay. Donkey, Six, I think we have discussed already the other day, right? The case of underground pipe, this one using sodium 24, to check the underground pipe got leak or not. So this sodium 24 will release beta. So the beta come out, then detected here, okay? Yeah, this one okay already. Number 7. Okay, number 7 come, let me explain first. This one is special SPM question one. Yeah, when you look at this diagram. Diagram show a logic gate system used in a factory to ensure the volumes of paint. This is the paint. You want to know the paint is enough. Volume of paint in the container within the predetermined range. Okay. Not only for paint, even though for juice, for Coca-Cola, 7-Up, orange juice, use all this, you want to check the container whether enough or not. You have to scan one, scan whether the level is enough or not. So what they do is like this. They are using 2 radioactive sources, one here to scan it. Okay, this one can go through straight because no paint or no drink here. So it will go through straight. So detected here, high reading. The reading detected high, so it's 1. 1, okay? Okay. Then another one scan over because here got the paint now, or fruit juice or whatever thing now. It will block the radiation or absorb the radiation. So the radiation can come over here, become less. So it becomes 0. Okay? So now you see if on top here is 1, this one 0 means the level is just nice. Just nice. When 1, 0 means just nice. 1 here means no pain here, so it go through straight. So high reading, so it's 1. This one got pain absorbed, so the one radiation reach here less, so 0. So when the reading is 1, 0 means the level is just nice lah. What happens is when the reading is 1, 1 is too low, 0, 0 is too high. How to explain? 1, 0 is just nice, and 1, 1 means what? 1, 1 means here is 1. This also 1 means the level is too low lah. Maybe it's here, right? Not. Both also no pain to absorb, so both go through direct. So both also become high. So 1, 1 no. So the level is too low. Hey, we all must understand 0, 0 means too high because the pain is up here already. Both 0 this one block cannot go through, so 0. Here also 0 because the pain the level up to here. So this one blocking, here blocking, so both 0, 0 lah, too high. Understand 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, all this in the SPM question they ask one, Okay, now the question, which types of ray use to check the pain, the level of pain? So use what? Alpha, beta, gamma, which one? Which one is most suitable to be used at? Che Fu Hao. Che Fu Hao. This one use alpha or use beta or use gamma?
Use gamma.
Use gamma now. You see, this is a container. Usually the container use aluminum one. Container, and then you have paint. You want to check, you must be able to penetrate the container. So gamma is not suitable. Let me explain that the answer is beta. You know why, because gamma is too strong. Too strong means whether here got pain or no pain, make no difference one. So gamma go to high reading. Here, high. That means gamma cannot differentiate, cannot differentiate got pain or no pain, But beta can. Beta, it can penetrate through this thin aluminum, it can go through. And parts of it absorbed by the pain. When no pain don't absorb, so here the reading is high. Here got pain absorb, so the reading become low. So beta, the best. Beta can penetrate the container and also can give different reading with or without the pain. With pain, reading low. Without pain, the reading is high. So it can give the different mark. Gamma cannot give the different because gamma too strong. Okay. So answer, okay, beta na. Tei Fu Hao, understand or not? Not Tei Fu Hao, but Che Fu Hao.
Yeah, understood.
Okay, good. Number 8.
Thank you.
Smoke detector. This one also we have discussed already. Then the answer is what? Which of the following is true? I explain one more time the smoke detector. So smoke detector here you have alpha particle. Put alpha here. So the alpha will ionize the A molecule, produce positive and negative ion. So when you have a lot of positive and negative ion, right, so the current can flow. When the current is flowing, right, so nothing happened to the alarm, no sound. But when the smoke come in, got fire, the smoke come in, once the smoke come in, the smoke will absorb the alpha, Smoke absorb the alpha. So the alpha here less already. That means when less alpha mean ionization also less, so less positive and negative ion. Very little positive and negative ion here, so the current stop flowing. No ion here to pass the current, so current stop. Once the current has stopped, it will trigger the alarm to produce a sound. This is how it works. Okay, so which one is the answer? Tai Hoa Kai, A, B, C, D. Which one is the answer? Tai Hoa Kai.
C.
C. Yes, correct. The answer is correct. C. When fire break out, particle smoke will absorb the alpha. Okay, C. Now number 9. Okay. Normal thyroid gland. This one is used to check the thyroid. Got 3 patients, P, Q, R. Okay. Patient P, right? When you inject the iodine 131 inside, right? So the percentage of iodine, the radioactive, shoot up, become high, very high, and then it stay there, never come down. After 24 hours, the reading still high. Okay, this patient, when you inject the iodine, the radiation go up a little bit, and then it go down. It start go down, Okay, it start going down. And when this person now, the thyroid is healthy now, because the reading go down. This one, the reading too high, too high, and then never come down. I mean, this person now, the thyroid gland is not normal, got problem. If the normal thyroid, it must actually it go up a little bit, then quickly it come down one. Okay, that is a normal thyroid. It will discharge the iodine. Then what about R? R, this one after you inject a no reaction one. No reaction means this is a dead body. This person already died one. You inject inside, no response one. Die already. No? So this one got problem, this one no problem. So the answer Q. SPM question, you know. From the graph, you know which patient got problem thyroid. Okay. Then number 10. Answer A. Age of fossil, we do carbon-14. Just now only you learn right? Carbon dating mark, right? Use carbon-14 to detect the age of the fossil, okay? And number 12. Not affecting the severity of radiation. Which one will not affect the severity of radiation? How again? Which one not affecting?
Temperature of radioactive source.
Yes, correct. The temperature. Temperature won't affect one.
Yeah.
Types are dosage method of insertion. Yes, the temperature will not affect. Okay, last question, number 14. Last now. When some fresh food are exposed to gamma, okay, the food keeping qualities are improved and food are safe to eat, you know. Even exposed to gamma, but it says still safe to eat. Why can people eat this food without suffering? Why? What is the reason? Why? Normally, you want to preserve the food, right? We use gamma ray to scan the food to kill off the insect, the germs, right? So the food can last very long. But yet, we say the food is safe to eat. Okay, why? What is the reason? Wei Xiang, are you there? Tan Wei Xiang, Tan Wei Xiang not there. Still there or not? Okay, now I call Paul Su-ming to answer. Paul Su-ming, please come out. Paul Su-ming.
Is it
Which answer? Paul Su-ming.
C?
Why can people eat this food?
C.
Huh?
C.
C. Can speak louder or not? Paul Su-ming, I can't hear no.
C. Cat.
Cat, yes, I say cat now. So the answer cat, correct. Because gamma has very short half-life. Yes, short half-life. So it won't stay in the food for so long. Okay. Okay lah. So I stop here for tonight lah. Okay. The rest of the question you are trying to answer first. Especially the essay question must try, you know, the structure and the essay question. This topic cannot shortcut. Okay. Because I know in the SPM there will be a lot of questions come out one. That's why I go very slow. Okay. So thank you everyone for follow the lesson from the beginning until now. Thank you very much everyone. Okay. Anyone got any question to ask or not? Tan Yun Si, anything to ask or not?
No.
No. Pong Yon An, anything to ask?
No.
No. No question to ask. Okay, no question to ask. Then I say see you next week. Bye-bye everyone. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, bye-bye, bye-bye. See you again. Bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye.